Hello again, my friends. I had a great conversation just now with a client of mine, and we kind of went through the history of trials, tribulations, struggles that have led to present anxiety. And one thing that I discovered, because I'm really good at spotting patterns when it comes to things like this, one pattern I recognized is that with all of the things that happened, the things that went wrong, the things that went bad, the things that were traumatic, there was a consistent failure to recognize what was good about those situations. What helped my client move beyond that. And what I realized is that there were three components that were present every single time my client was knocked down, felt defeated, felt like a failure. And the three things that were always present were these. He got through it, he found happiness again, and he did it with the support of other people. And when it comes to those difficult moments in our life, that's just Penny barking again. When it comes to those difficult moments in our life, we can get so bogged down by the emotion of it, by the intensity of it, that once it's over, if you spend a lot of time thinking, it never should have happened, man, that sucked, why me, I hope that never happens again, that conversation is celebrating the fact that you got knocked down. You're dwelling on the fact that life gave you a growth opportunity and you chose to resent it instead of looking a little bit closer and asking, what's good about how this went? What's good about how it turned out? And if you have those three things, you got through it, which the fact that you're still alive proves that you've gotten through some stuff. If you found happiness again, you found that in spite of the fact that these things happened, it didn't destroy your ability to enjoy life. You found happiness again. And there were people around you that maybe they gave you specific resources. They connected you with somebody. They gave you an article to read. They provided you with their presence. They listened when you needed an open ear. They gave you some meaningful advice that was very helpful for you. They took you out to lunch to get your mind off it. But in some way, people were there to lift you up and help you keep moving forward. And having those three things, acknowledging them each time you hit a roadblock, and saying, man, this is hard, this is difficult, I don't know if I can get through it. But wait a minute, I've been through these times before. And each time I got through it, I found happiness again, and I did it with the help of others. Remembering those three things, those are your ingredients. That's your resilience cocktail. If you have those three things present every single time and you remember them, it'll be harder to feel, it'll be easier rather, to feel empowered. To feel like, I've got this. I'm not quite sure what the solution's going to be, but I got this because I've done it so many times before. So remember those three things. In fact, I encourage you to look at the struggles you've been having recently where you failed to acknowledge your own ability to bounce forward. It's very important for you to give this some thought. Celebrate your resilience. Celebrate the fact that you are a go-getter. The fact that you can make things happen no matter how difficult life becomes for you. I hope this is helpful. And if you think of anybody else that can benefit from this as well, feel free to share it with them. Brian King here again. I'll talk to you again soon.